Hey, Brian from SnakeBytes here. You know, everyone that watches this show, and even us that make the show, we all love reptiles. That's why we do it. We're going to spend this whole show talking about why we like those animals. You're watching SnakeBytes. I've mentioned before that one of my earliest memories was actually my mom taking me to a local zoo and actually seeing a ball python. Ever since then, I've been fascinated with all reptiles and amphibians, and even keeping tens of thousands of snakes. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not excited to come in and look at these fantastic creatures.
Alright, up until a few years ago, I really didn't know anything about snakes. I didn't necessarily like snakes. And I was playing hockey with Brian Barczyk, the man, the myth, the legend, and he said, why don't you come check out the shop? So I came here, and I was a little bit scared of him. I wasn't too sure about him, but then, it was just something about him, Probably the fact they don't slobber all over you when you're trying to eat something. They don't jump on top of you. They're not all over the floor in your house. I mean, they're really easy to take care of. And it's just their fluent motions and their paint jobs. I just slowly started falling in love with them, and I don't think I can come back. It's just a never-ending love, and I can't. That's it. I can't do anymore. I can't.
We're talking about why we like snakes, and my reason today is because there's so many different species, and there's a lot of different color morphs and patterns on them. So, I mean, anything you like, you could find it in a snake these days.
It's just beyond words. I have to. Wait a second.
I'm a big snake person myself, and there's a few things that fascinate me about them. One, their size potential. Two, it really takes a special kind of person to work with them, just because these guys, they tend to keep you on your toes, so it's really cool to work with them.
Hey guys, this is Wild. I guess the main reason that I'm attracted to snakes and reptiles so much is I have allergies, so this is the perfect alternative. And they're just as an exotic pet, and they're very beautiful animals, as you can see. There's so many different kinds, and I just love them.
Chewy here. Look at this shirt. My boy Adam. See, I told you. Listen, ever since I was a little Chewy, I love snakes. Fed them, bred them, raised them, loved them. But then you guys come along. Chewy get bit, Chewy get bit. What do you expect? How am I supposed to like them anymore? But really, I do. And if you want to see something really cool, let's go watch them eat. Let's go look! Come here. Look, this is another reason why I love snakes. Little baby albino Kenyans. Aren't they cute? Only a face a Chewy could love.
Hey, what's up? It's George here. I love snakes. I've been into snakes for quite a long time. I have snakes at home, and one of the coolest things I like about snakes is handling snakes because they're cool. Not let it go either. Pin! Truth is, most snakes are pretty tame, as long as you handle them. I love snakes, I continue to love them, and they're just awesome animals. Here's another awesome animal right here.
Well, I didn't always like snakes or reptiles in general until I met Brian and started to be around them more. Prior to that, I was actually really afraid of him. When we first met, I wouldn't even go in his room where he kept them, and then slowly I would go in there more and more and started helping. And I wasn't born with the love per se for reptiles that a lot of people do, but I have grown to appreciate and love them just from being around them. So I like that because I can relate to it. Sometimes a lot of people at shows and stuff might not care for them or might be afraid of them, and I can always talk to them about that and say I know.
One of the things I like most about snakes is that unlike a dog or a cat, you only have to feed them once a week. Besides that, cleaning and watering is very simple. Además de todo eso, no me digan que no se ve brutal.
Well, here we are. This is where the leopard geckos reside. We still have them. They're still alive. They're doing pretty good so far. We've been keeping them on a diet of crickets and mealworms, and it's actually time to feed them. Hey Chewy, you got those bugs for me?
They're right here.
Cool. Do we just get these in?
Yes, they're Timberland brand. They're awesome.
Well, if these are so good, why don't you eat them?
Give me that. I love this. Timberland bugs, the best.
I do love Timberline, not quite as much as Chewy does. I prefer to feed them to my lizards instead of eating them myself. But Timberline is a great product and I recommend it for all you guys.
Chew on this!
Chewy here, I want to talk about the NARBC show. It was a blast. I love all you night fans. Ow! Fuck! I love everybody. Ow! This is why I love snakes and hate stupid dogs. Ow, she's biting. Grab her head.
We're going to talk about children's pythons on Pet of the Week. These guys are really interesting from the standpoint that they're a python, but they only get about 4 foot, so they're really manageable. They're from Australia, and you guys know I love Aussie pythons. The only downside to these guys is when they're born, they're pretty small and can be a little finicky. Once they get feeding, they're fantastic animals, and as you can see, they make great pets. You want to keep them about 80, 82 degrees. Keep a good hot spot, maybe 90 degrees, fresh water, clean cage, feed them once a week. These guys are awesome. I'm going to give it a 4-star.
Alright guys, it's Cal's question of the week. Now you've heard why we love snakes so much. I want to hear why you guys love snakes, and I want to know how many snakes you have. What types of snakes? Text or video comment below. Let us know. We love the video comments. We love seeing you guys and seeing your animals, so send us some more of those. Get to it guys. Get it done.
So there it is, some of our likes and even a few dislikes about how we feel about reptiles. I tell you what, if you guys are from the United States, you've got to check out pjac.org, check out the link down below or in the sidebar. These guys are an organization that protects your rights to keep reptiles. Everyone knows there's a lot of laws being passed that prohibit our rights. We've got to support these guys, and you guys got to check out next week's show because it's all about how we prepare our rodents for feeding. This has been Snake Bites.